What's up, guys? I'm bringing y'all into the real conversation tonight. So, me and my friends, we were chilling, right? And we were talking. I have a homeboy, yes, a homeboy, that what happened? He was chasing this girl. He was real bad. He liked this girl down. And then all of a sudden, he liked her while she was in a relationship. Then he got her, knocked her up, and now he want to play the field. And me and my homeboy was just laughing at that situation, and we was like, yo, that's kind of effed up. But today we gonna talk about sabotaging. I've sabotaged. I've had people sabotage me, and whoever's wanna talk or welcome to it, y'all more than welcome. We're going to start the timer, the countdown, but we're going to have this conversation tonight. And if not, watch it on the replay, guys. What's up, guys? I haven't seen y'all in a minute, but we was having a conversation tonight and it got juicy. And matter of fact, I gotta go out because we're gonna have a whole panel going on later on tonight. Not here, but at a place. But I wanted to talk about it with you guys. And hopefully y'all want to talk about it. And if y'all want to jump on, y'all more than welcome. I am accepting people tonight if you want to. But let's talk about it because I'm not about to get my I like to be soft. I like to be soft, sweet, and feminine. And nobody gonna take that away. However, I think sometimes what do they say? They say the men that are taken are married and the rest they just out here. I don't know, that's what they say. But have y'all ever been in a situation where someone sabotaged it? Now, sabotaging, it can look like somebody, hey, Suburbia Jones, how you doing? Sabotaging can look like a man blatantly like get caught cheating, but they really blatantly did it. They probably didn't have no interest, but because they all of a sudden get scared or it gets too much, they blatantly do stuff. It's like, get me out of here. So it could look like cheating. It could look like arguing for no reason. It could look like anything, but just get me out of here. This is getting real. It's getting emotional. Let me know how you guys feel that are in the chat, but we're going to go and break it down. I got ChatGPT as my sidekick. The homeboy is around somewhere. And then I have somebody else that's probably going to jump on the live in a few. So let's jump in it and see, like, we're going to ask the real questions tonight. And let me know what y'all think. So it's like, we're going to define a like, it's when it becomes intimate, emotional. It's maybe being seen, being heard. Like, I don't judge. So I have a lot of pillow talk conversations. Look, when I'm into somebody, yes, we're going to have those pillow talk. We're going to have those soft moments. I like to be feminine. And it's nothing like undressing a man when you're soft and feminine and sweet. And, allow them to be themselves when they're with you. So, and a lot of times it's fun in the moment, but when it starts getting real, it gets real. So let's talk about being vulnerable. Do we allow ourselves to get vulnerable? Me, I know for a fact, a lot of times I have sabotaged. I've gotten scared. It's like, you know what? Because when that wall comes down, you want to be yourself. You want to relax. So I don't know. Sometimes I'll just be like, listen, you look for holes. You look for the person like, you ain't real. You ain't this person. This ain't what it is. and you may ask questions and stuff like that. I've done it. I have done it. I was like, the chase is over. Now what? That shit is toxic than a mother. Girl. But we started this question because my homeboy. So my homeboy was telling me earlier. Now he brings the guys out. He brings the guys out. This girl, she is beautiful, beautiful girl. She was getting a dating, or online dating, not an online dating, but an in-person dating thing going. So she had 12 people. And trust me, the girls was beautiful. If given who I know it was, we know the girls was off the hook. However, at the last minute, no men decided to join the dating thing. It was like a speed dating thing. So she asked my homeboy to get men. And I was like, I know you bought the men, because one time I was chilling in my backyard and it was just like me and my homegirls or whatever. He brought his guys over and the guys were guying. It was a whole bunch of dudes and they were fine. I ain't gonna lie. He had my party jumping. So I was like, I know you had that girl's party jumping. And he was like, yeah. But he was like, I was watching, right? And it got to a point where it's, instead of Instagramming and scrolling and then, looking at empty breasts and he was like, the real conversation was lacking. And he was trying to figure out, like, what is that about? He was like, it's just not normal anymore to do that. Like, now everybody be on the internet, they be texting, they be talking, but nobody's really being intimate and stuff like that. So he was trying to figure it out. He was like, well, I noticed that shit. And even with me, I had a guy. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys tonight because we're chatting and stuff like that. So I had a boyfriend. And we started off as friends. It was friends with benefits and stuff like that. And eventually I caught emotions. It took me a while, though. It took me months because I was going through a whole bunch of stuff. And he was there. He was there for me day and night and day. Always coming to my house. The moment I mentioned the word, I was like, listen, I feel like I'm getting attached. I wasn't going crazy or nothing like that. But I just was like, listen, I'm getting attached. Yo, we're going to have to dial it back and just be friends. Or we're going to have to be more. You pick it up. I don't care what you choose, but I'm feeling you. So you're going to have to figure that out. So he was like, I'm sorry, my phone is going off and I can't even find it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. So what was I saying? I just got thrown off by a text. So he was like, I was like, listen, I can't, because I'm not gonna be able to have sex with you all the time and not get emotional because I don't be sleeping with everybody. And because it's weird to me, and more so I'm intimate. I'm a pleaser. Now my phone is going off. I'm so sorry. But I don't please everybody, if y'all know what I mean. Now y'all get what I'm saying. But because it is what it is. So eventually it was like, listen, we're gonna have to figure it out because do I say it on live or do I not? Anyway, we'll just put it like that. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it to the imagination. So I was like, listen, we're gonna have to be a relationship or not, but we can't just keep fucking. I'm done. Like, so he was like, because you know how you wonder when a person when a person leaves, like what's going on. So when he left, I was like, one day I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh gosh, you're emotional. This ain't is you got to figure it out. So I told him, and of course, like a true man, he decided, I don't want to give up this ussy. We're gonna be in a relationship. However, it was a lot for him the next day. I swear. Like he had a pattern where he would just want to be up under me. And don't know why, but he just wanted to be up under me. He just disappeared. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a relationship, disappeared. 2 days. And then he calls and he's on the phone, and I think he's telling me he can't make dinner because we were supposed to go to dinner or something like that, and he can't make it because he's gonna take his mom's out. But yet he was on the phone literally talking to me, and he's ordering dinner for 2. So pretty much I figure out, okay, so he's lying about the situation. He's been incognito for a few days, and he's buying takeout for him and whoever he's with. He never went with his mother or whatever. And I was like, damn, he sabotaged it. And I know he sabotaged it because he literally never did that before. It was just off weird. And as soon as we said relationship. So I would talk to him about that all the time now, because now it's a joke to me because I don't care anymore. But of course, now the chase is on because I don't care. But that's what happens. It's a chase when you don't care. I think it's a blow to the ego. However, it's something internally, they say it's internally wrong. So I was asking ChatGPT because we were sitting here one time arguing. We were going back and forth. I was like, listen, you got issues. And ChatGPT was like, yeah, this motherfucker got issues. So we were like, wait, where does this fear come from? And they're like, well, it could be a childhood message, because this is what they're saying. They're like, don't cry, be a man, don't show weakness. You know, that leads them to not being vulnerable and stuff like that. Trying not to be emotional turns into emotional avoidance. But whatever that mess was, it was goddamn blatant. Sometimes it says they never saw a healthy example of love that wasn't transactional. Hold on. Because I'm trying to get my men to jump on. Because I don't want to carry the show like this. I want some masculine energy up in this bitch. So, let me hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get somebody real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Because I got all these male friends, right? Let me get some testosterone up in this bitch, if I can. Hold on. No. You got to come now. No, like right now, because I've been live. Yeah, I need you to come right now. So tell that person it's an emergency. Bye. All right. So let me finish. I'm so sorry. There I go. The controlling friend. All right. So, and I know his case, it was a fear of abandonment too, like that, because he had like a whole, so backstory. Yo, he gonna get mad if he watch this in replay, but hopefully he don't watch this in replay. I don't give a fuck. Cause we gonna have real conversation. I don't care. What's up, Jamil the King? You never heard of men sabotaging love? Well, so you never sabotage. You never like did some crazy mess and you'd be like, yo, why did I do that? That girl was perfect or something like that. You telling me you never? I don't know. What was I even saying? Because the mother, he sabotaged it because we talk and we laugh about it to this day. When I be like, you sabotage, I was like, I don't want you. We good. He said, I've never been in a relationship personally. I'm 31. Yes, you probably never been in a relationship because you sabotaging this shit. You ain't never been in a relationship. Why? Do you walk away from it? That's what I'm saying. It's like you get scared and you do stupid stuff. I haven't been in a relationship in a while. And I know I be like, well, the thing is, I haven't met somebody that I really trust and able to like lay down myself with because I'm very soft, feminine, and I like the protection. I like the protection of a man, masculinity. I love it, and I love being feminine. So I need to be able to be open and relax, and that requires for me trust. However, we were saying so his thing was, oh, he's gonna hate me for this, but he's nameless, so it could be anybody. He was in a whole relationship and the person left him. Like he had a whole family and everything, and the person left him. However, the dude was cheating. Like we gonna be real. And it's good for him that she left because it's like when I say it, he don't think nothing was wrong. She ain't leave because of that. Yes, she did. She absolutely did. Like eventually, you get tired of the bullshit. You might say it a couple of times and then you just leave and call it a day. And she actually left. And he's like, yeah, but she's not happy, making excuses and stuff like that. I was talking to a gentleman today. Hopefully he brings his ass in. I think he's jonesing right now. On the phone. Because we came up with this juicy ass topic and he starts jonesing. He gets called. I think it's a childhood sweetheart that he just met back up with. Let me see. How does sabotaging look like? What does it look like? It could be looking like emotionally unavailable until you start when they start falling, they become emotionally unavailable. Or they like chasing. They like when somebody's emotionally unavailable. This is ChatGPT talking, not me. I'm just saying. He jokes through serious moments. I joke through serious moments though. Or changes subjects. Oh my God. You know what? Yes, I've seen that done. They change subjects real quick to get you off of that. They prefer physical connection because it's safe and it's shallow. So now on talk, I just want to fuck. He overthinks gifts. This is what it looks like. He may overthink gifts and gestures, but avoids heart-to-heart conversation. So, and it says that. So when a man detaches like this, right? The woman experience, a lot of times it says it has them feeling confused. Like, what did I do wrong? Or it's like they feeling rejected for like just being open. It's like all of a sudden I'm open and this fucker just leave me. It's like, yo, am I the fucking fool right now? What's going on? Or they question their worth. his fear turned into distance, or they're being punished for bringing their softness up to the table. So these are feelings that they saying a woman in fit, yo, and it's weird because I've like felt this shit before. Like ChatGPT don't be joking. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he wanted my body, but he couldn't handle my heart and stuff like that. This is ChatGPT Jonesing. What's up? What? Have you ever I have one of my homeboys here. So real quick question. Have you ever sabotaged a relationship?
Yes.
I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he said yes. What did it look like?
Well, me being
and you don't want to be on camera.
No, it's fine. No,
you're gonna have to move closer to the camera if you want.
So me being in a certain space in my life and not receiving affection in the way that it was being delivered to me, because I wasn't used to it. So
when she was all over you,
yeah, I wasn't.
You think she was doing too much, though?
I thought she was doing too much, but in reality, it was healthy for me. But because of my distorted space, I didn't process it properly, so I ran her off.
Would you have wait? He said he ran her off because she was being all soft and feminine and stuff like that, and he was like, he ain't know how to process that mess. He like, bitch, get away from me. But he said he ran. How did running her off look to you? What did it look like?
It looked like me interpreting her affection as being too much, being like.
So what'd you say to her?
This is too much for me. I think that but it stems from my backstory. Though. I've been
I know.
away for a while, so wanting to know about my whereabouts and things of that nature kind of like was a bit much for me.
Because she went. Where you been? What you doing?
Who you with?
Who you doing?
What are you doing? It kind of was like. I just came from a situation where all of my movements was monitored.
Yeah, so you doing too much.
I misinterpreted it. Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? Now, would you go back though?
Yeah, now I would accept it from a healthier standpoint. Like she really was concerned about my well-being.
Do you miss her?
I mean, I miss certain aspects of that relationship. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So based on, I know you just walked in though.
Yeah.
And you missed a lot, but based on what I was saying, could you relate? Do you feel like it's on point a little bit?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. I think it needs to be discussed more frequently.
I don't know if y'all could hear this clear or not, but talk again. Let me see if the mic moves.
I think this topic needs to be discussed more frequently. Absolutely.
Okay. No. I just wanted to see if my mic was moving a little bit so it could be picked up. Cool. So anyway, so the woman feels confused and rejected and whatever. Now, so we're saying the self-sabotaging cycle. He gets close, he feels, and let me know if I'm wrong, just say, chick, hold up, you moving. He gets close, he feels exposed, he pulls away, and then he regrets it.
Yes, I can relate to that.
Oh. She is on to something.
Yeah.
So what happens is they say sometimes, or another scenario is she forgives, he does it again, and then she blames herself. That's happened to me.
That's true too.
Then they say, he says, I don't deserve you, or you're too good for me. Have you ever?
Yeah. And that stems from an insecurity.
Insecure? Yeah. Hold up. I'm going, because I'm a we just came from hanging out, right?
Yeah.
These girls was fiending to take this dude's orders, drinks. I said, hold up, guy. I don't want something ending up in my food. Like they literally got into a whole, I'm sure some behind the scenes stuff was about to happen. Cause you walked in there. What'd you say? I'm that dude. Right?
Yeah.
Nah, but the fact that you just said insecure.
Yeah. Insecure.
Because I saw all this mess. I said, guy, I don't know if you know. They want to fuck you. I said, somebody better slob your knob tonight. Please. And you was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. How did this happen? But you was able to see.
Oblivious, yo.
You was able to see.
I said, this one wasn't even supposed to be near you. And she taking your order. And the other one's like, I was supposed to take his order. I said, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know, she handed me that bill like, bitch, pay. You ain't know that, right?
You.
It's like, it's going to be hard for you when you go back. Because that's the homie.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Anyway, so the insecurity, the fact that you said that this is the way you feel inside, because outside, I'm gonna tell you, it don't look that way.
Yeah, well, as you know, looks aren't always what it seems.
Mm-hmm. Because how many females come on to you often? You could talk loud so I can hear you.
It's a regular thing.
But you insecure though, deep down.
I have my insecurities, yeah.
And what is that from?
It probably stems from my childhood, my relationship with my mother.
Oh, mother issue. I got mother issues.
Pretty much. Just to be transparent.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Close for a swig. Look. Do I drink on camera? What do I got? Prosecco. All right, we're going to keep going with this. We're going to unpack. Because it happened. It happened to me. It happens to everybody. Like, what do you mean, okay?
Unpack it is.
All right, so. Oh, shit. Somebody tried to connect. Hold on. Sorry, somebody was gonna jump in here, and for some reason it didn't take. Okay, I got one of my good friends about to jump in too. He's a business owner, so I would like his take. Yeah, it says so. Power. I don't know if you can see the video or something, but it says device not connected. So I'm gonna kick you out and then come back. No, well, come out and then come back in. It says maybe your mic is not connected or your video is not connected, but something's not connected. So I guess come back out and come back in. Let me text too. All right. So we're going to unpack and learn emotional trauma. What do we need to do to fix this mess? Do you want to fix it anyway?
Yes.
Everybody does, right? Yeah, I appreciate you, though.
I'm with fixing. I'm with the fixing.
I appreciate you so much.
Solving. Yeah.
So, let me see. All right, so it's saying do the work to name feelings, not bury them. Mm-hmm. Understand that being loved doesn't mean being weak.
Right.
And of course, therapy, safe spaces to be human, not just a man.
That makes sense. That's not the norm.
No, it's not. It's not. Hey, what's up, DeMarcus? How you doing? He said therapy helps trauma. It definitely does. It definitely does. Not in person, motherfucker?
No. I'm saying, doesn't it? She loud, Jim.
All right, so let me What? You close it. I'm on live. All right. Let me get into more of this. Have you ever tried to F your emotional trauma out?
Yeah. Good question. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh, I know motherfuckers that use yes. Because all right. So yeah, no, because remember
Really honest question.
nah, yeah, remember your homeboy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to teach me that men they try to fuck their way out of trauma. So then they trying to release, and they trying to bottom a chick out. You said you could relate. Yeah.
I can relate.
I think most men do that at some point. Because I remember, all right.
It's not normally articulated.
It's not, but it is. But this is what it is.
But it's fitting.
Hold on. Let me
Good description.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how it goes. Oh, yes. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Because sorry guys. 1 second. All right, because my CB riding down sometimes. Yes. So that is a thing. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. There was a guy a long time ago. I couldn't tell him I was in love with him or whatever. This is when I was like 17, 18. I lost my virginity to the guy. Stop looking. What the hell happens to men? Men. Damn it. Yeah, so okay, sorry. He's like, bitch, you lost your virginity to the guy. You talking. So I lost my virginity to the guy. And I couldn't speak up for myself. And he knew I was in love with him. And I was just doing this and that and whatever. But it wasn't reciprocated because he wasn't treating me good. And his mother knew. He was like, stop using that girl. I will walk to Crown Fried Chicken and get him a cheeseburger on a snowy day. Yes. I was that girl at some point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm totally different. Y'all be thinking I'm this and that. Yo, I've been through stuff. So then I was years later after I did my healing, because I did do my healing. I went and I was like, I called them because part of the healing, when you cutting cords and stuff like that, I was like, why did you treat me that way? Because I was hurt.
Right.
And he said, yo, I was dealing with like not having a father and stuff. And I thought my release was in the bottom of some pussy. I ain't gonna lie. And he was like, and you know what he said to me? He said, you should have never let me treat you like that though.
Like thinking that sex would.
You could talk louder.
I've been that guy thinking that sexual.
Louder. Come closer.
Sexual pleasure.
Okay.
Is perceived as the therapeutic resolve for trauma.
Do you still think that?
No, not after I hear the way that.
Oh, you just now? Just now?
No, well, I mean, subconsciously I knew that, but after after processing the way you just highlighted it, yeah, it adds to the toxicity of the trauma, and it makes a person more susceptible to unintentionally hurt the next companion.
Interesting. Oh, so yeah, JR, he taught me that. He did say, he was like, a man. So what happens is a man's trauma is in their balls. Like it really is though. Spiritually. So for y'all that don't know it, like it's in the books. Spiritually, that's why they be trying to get it out.
A man's trauma is in his.
That's where they hold it.
What that translates to is a man's trauma is in his root chakra.
Root chakra, yes. Okay, it's in the root chakra. But same thing as females. That's why females are over sexually and stuff like, or they don't want to have sex. It's because it's messed up.
This is not even a conversation that I've had in the past. This is a first on live, so it's dope.
Of course, we have these conversations. So it was in the root chakra, right? But a man don't know how to get it out. So instead, they just try to sleep. Yeah. They
to cope. It's really a coping mechanism.
what they say. I'm gonna tell you what they say. This is gonna sound messed up coming from me, because if you know, coming from me, this is gonna sound so messed up. But that's why they say don't deal with them dudes that ever been in jail, because they will fuck your life up, literally. And you know why? I just said that mess. Coming from me.
Yeah.
What DeMarcus is going in. What he said. Yo, he can't get in. I gotta kick him out from the studio because it's not right. All right. He said somebody got a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. DeMarcus, you remembered. You're amazing. He said, I use grudge sex women, but liked back in the day. What? But liked back in the day, and now they want me. He said, Smex adds to the trauma, especially if the woman becomes pregnant and the man don't want the baby. DeMarcus is saying a lot. DeMarcus, you are a happily married man. What made you take the step and not be scared? Do you, and speaking of my guest here, do you see yourself getting married one day? Or do you feel like you're gonna miss all that good?
I think marriage is,
and don't give the.
I think getting married it can be a healthy connection.
Do you want to?
Yes.
But
there's no. Well, the but is it has to be with someone who's compatible, who's willing to heal together.
Why do you think you're single? You are you single?
Yeah.
Look, I gotta ask first. Hold on, because he could not be.
I'm single because I was in a relationship for 5 years, and once that dissolved, I concluded that I needed to take some time to reevaluate my interest and my
your childhood. I remember that.
Yeah, how ready am I for that type of committed relationship? So, again, as the dude said, therapy is necessary.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get back into more talking. Oh, we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna actually chat GPT about sexual trauma releasing for men. Let's see what it says on that. Jamil the King, I gotta say, he says marriage has no benefits for men. There's something with that, because financially a lot of times it costs, because you're thinking about the divorce, that cost. However, the stability. So I know a lot of men that are married, that were married, or that are married. I also know men that got divorced that want to get married again. They say that they like the stability. They like coming home to a home and not an emptiness. Because I know men that come home empty.
Can we take an intermission at some point and come back? Because I got some things that would fit really well with this.
I can't do an intermission. I could do another live another time. I can't do an intermission.
So I'm gonna go get a drink of the tequila.
Go.
While you online.
Anyway, Jamil says, I like coming home to silence and peace. All right, well, you want to be alone, Jamil? I mean, you said it. You 31, you single, but I bet you like to sleep with women a lot. I think you're scared of something. You are scared of being, because the thing is, I'm going to be honest, in the corporate positions, that's why they make the presidents get married and all that stuff. When you're doing business agreements, they want to see that you're able to commit to something. And that's the truth. They want to know that you have the ability to be loyal to something. Unfortunately, that's why the CEO got
Yeah.
he got fired because he was showing instability in the company. So sometimes, because that's the thing, just like we look at Umar Johnson running around here, we like, hold up, he running around here after the host. Who the fuck is he? How you gonna look for your black king if you for sale? If you running around? Hold on, sexual trauma. No. Do you believe in arranged marriage? We've been there before, DeMarcus. I'm not that sure of arranged marriage.
Right.
Hold on one second, sir. Hold on one second. Aggressive. Okay, let me see. He said all men don't sleep with a bunch of randoms. He has standards. Okay, Jamil the king. The king. But what do you do all day? If you don't want to commit to nobody, how many randoms? I mean, how many queens? If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like that word queen. Not that we not queens. It's just that men use that, the ones that, good morning, queen, grand rising. The grand rising and the queen just be throwing me off. Hold on one second. Men using sexual trauma. All right, so now, yeah. Okay, so based on, yes, I got my friend, the chat GPT here, of course. We were talking about the sexual trauma because I know that definitely is a thing, because it's just, like I said, I learned that when I was doing my spiritual healing and journey and stuff like that. Yes, I do spiritual healing also. And DeMarcus Van said, I believe that a man should do everything sexually they want to do before they get married. Yeah, but this is a different level. Mr. Van, DeMarcus Van. So they saying, so ChatGPT, I just asked them, I was like, yo, men relieving trauma, whatever. He says a lot of men aren't having sex for pleasure or connection. They're using it like a drug, a distraction, a quick emotional escape. So it's saying that they're not always conscious of it, but for some, sex is a stress reliever, a confidence boost, a form of control, a way to avoid sitting with themselves. 1 second. Yo, that's crazy. Now I need a man's opinion with that. Hold on. Like I said, feel free. Cause that was deep right there. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, we gonna come back to that. Cause I'm sitting in my mess. I want to speak to a man about that though. Cause that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. It says that it's the unhealed inner boy. So we're going to talk about unprocessed trauma real quick. Like I said, y'all catch it in the replay. Y'all talk about it when y'all want. Nah, did you hear that mess?
Heard you.
Yo, so they say it's a sex reliever. Close the door all the way. A confidence boost, a form of control, and a way to avoid sitting with yourself. Yo, that was deep, right? Well, as soon as I saw that, I was like,
"Who said that?"
ChatGPT, you know, that's my therapist too. Niggas don't want to sit with themselves. And then also you can kind of dominate, control that shit.
Yeah.
Because I like being told what to do. Look, you're like, wait, where did that come from? How did that come to you?
Wow.
So then it says, the unhealed inner boy. It's a talk about how unprocessed trauma from childhood, neglect, heartbreaks, rejection, abandonment turns into hypersexuality, emotional detachment during sex, confusing lust for intimacy, right? And needing to conquer women to feel worthy.
Oh shit! Insecurity, needing to conquer women to feel worthy. Insecurity.
I know well people. I told you it'd be on it. So that's the thing. So they took that and turned it to a whole industry and made it seem normal. Yeah. Instead of getting healed, fucking listen to a rap music, listen to Lil Wayne and make it feel normal. Is he really a player or is he in pain and nobody taught him how to grieve?
Right. There you go.
There we go. Is it easier to have sex than to cry?
Yes.
He said yes.
100%.
Fuck yeah. It's easier to be naked physically than emotionally. They say, we gonna real talk this mess. It says some men feel intimacy only through sex because that's the only time they let their guard down. But right after they pull back, disconnect, ghost them because they didn't want love, they wanted relief.
Yo. Ooh. Hey. Listen. Yo, you on it.
Hold on, let me see. Because I do have somebody that was gonna come through. Let me can you do just audio? Nah, because I had somebody else that was gonna jump on. Because I want to get somebody else's opinion too. Because that, you know, I like opinions. I like talking. I like getting down to the source. I like having the conversations that people don't want to have because I'm about that life. So it says emotional hangovers. After sex, they feel empty, ashamed, distant, angry at you for seeing them vulnerable. Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
Angry at wait. Go back. Angry at the person for them seeing you vulnerable?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I need to talk loud. Cause no, I want to know. I've never like this is her saying it. Look, I called her a her. She's a her. Yo, I'm gonna tell you. So one time, me and my ex was fucking around with ChatGPT, right? And I was like, "This motherfucker is emotionally detached and stuff like that." So ChatGPT was digging, and it was like, "Oh, he did this because of X, Y, and Z, and Z and F and G, right?" And then he was like, "What are you, a man or a woman?" So ChatGPT was like, "I'm whatever you want me to be, but however, ask the question you really want to ask," because she was digging at him. So he was like, you got to be a woman. Yo, she had him.
Yeah, that's a little spooky.
It's my homeboy, you know. I'm with the shits with conversation, as you know.
Wow, I love it. I like it.
So anyway, hold on.
Who's chiming in?
Oh, my friend, He owns a business. You probably had food at his restaurant because he's in Queens.
Cool. What's the restaurant?
Burger Your Way.
No.
It's across the street from Allen Church.
Okay, I heard about him.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, I order all the time. I order.
Wow.
Yo, my son be like, yo,
Check him out.
I want some wings. Yeah, you do. It's black owned. Shout out to black owned.
Nice.
Get your friends, everybody. Yes. And he hires the black youth for the summer. So. All right. So the segment 4, emotional. Hold on 1 second, because somebody out there wrong that they shouldn't be. So I can't have this conversation. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. Sorry, because I can't have this conversation in front of my son. And I heard him come out his room. I heard the door. Hold up. All right. What we gonna do? All right, we. Yo, are they still having Grown Talk where you was gonna go? Or are they still open?
I gotta call to find out. Let me.
Nope.
They might be.
Just wait. Nope. Because last time you disappeared, it took you a second.
Might be. No, I'm gonna call right now.
Nope. Because I want you here. We about to finish.
I'm gonna text him.
Oh yeah, text him. But come closer to the mic a little bit. You don't have to be on camera. Just come closer to the mic.
Okay.
Come closer.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Look, hold my hand, Daddy. I'm joking. Hold my hand, Daddy.
Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that.
What she said? She said, I said, take your time. What's the rush? I like that song. Okay. No, wait, back, because I forgot. Why did you feel vulnerable? Why did you get mad because they saw you vulnerable? Why'd you feel ashamed?
Why do I get mad?
Well, no, you said ashamed.
Vulnerability is a state of bearing yourself. And so, like, I don't think it's a norm for guys to bear themselves emotionally to the world, or to people.
You got to talk closer. He said he doesn't think that a guy should bear themselves emotionally to the.
Bearing oneself emotionally is something that can make a man feel shy, if you will.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
It's therapy, right?
100%.
That's interesting. I never heard that. I never really even would think of that. And then it says the cycle repeats. He has sex, but what he really needed was to be held. Look, now I'm looking. Is that true?
100%. Yo, I gotta take a sip.
he gotta have more liquor. This moment he said, Amina, you so dominant and demanding. Actually, to be honest,
Who said that?
Somebody that's watching me. I gotta be like that on camera, because if I was, oh my gosh, y'all wouldn't pay me no mind. But I am definitely. Have you seen me vulnerable before and soft?
No. Vulnerable?
Like
Yeah,
feminine.
I have.
You see me feminine before.
I have.
What is
Absolutely.
it? Is it really nice?
It is.
It's enticing.
It is.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I love my femininity. You know that, right? You know I get off on it. I get off on it. No, I actually love being feminine and soft. I get off on it, but I cannot carry a show. You see the personality difference, right?
Yes.
I can't carry a show if I'm soft. Like, y'all don't want to hear it. Like, if I'm talking rough, you hear the roughness, right?
Yeah.
If I'm talking rough, y'all would tune in and y'all gotta listen to my pictures of my voice and stuff like that. But if I was just like, I just want to be held.
Yeah.
I want. All right, so this is me being soft. I'm gonna try to see if I could do it to the mic.
No, you're great. You do good.
I'm gonna do it to the mic.
Keep it natural. Look, keep it.
No, because I am actually off camera and off the mic. I'm soft.
Yeah.
I just can't do it here. Because, you know, y'all won't tune in. It's boring.
No, not necessarily.
Well, that's the difference between seductive and just being feminine. I'm submissive, actually. I am.
Okay.
Anyway. Have you, so questions to the audience, it says, but since, you know, people on Suburbia, you my number one Dodger. I think you be hiding yourself because you like so protect men at all costs all the time. He be ready for the shits. He be ready for the arguments. DeMarcus said, well, a lot of men don't want to be affectionate during and after sex. Bullshit. I'm gonna get I don't get demonetized that much anyway, so it's all good. Nah, I think sometimes men show themselves when they have sex and it'd be all good, and then afterwards it's like anyway, next. You see, I never give away secrets or anything else.
What?
Have you ever been with a man who used sex like a shield? What is sex like a shield? That's what I need to know. Did he seem emotionally closer during, but colder after? Oh my God, you know that happened to me?
Really?
Yeah, that's cool. Is hypersexuality really just untreated emotional pain? What do you think?
Yes. 100%.
Suburbia Jones says we don't show emotion because women can't keep a $20 million secret. Free Diddy. I can't with this. I knew that was coming, Suburbia. I told you. A $20 million secret. Oh yeah, he had secrets. Nah, I'm gonna be Suburbia. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a lot of stuff was spilled. I think they did keep some secrets, especially that Jane Doe girl. All right, some men are out here collecting bodies instead of confronting wounds.
Yes. 100%. Where did you get that from? Who said that?
ChatGPT.
Oh my God. The bot is on point.
He's not a lover, he's a runner. Yes. He's like, yes.
Damn.
Sex didn't heal him, it hit him.
Ooh.
She going in.
That?
No, that's ChatGPT.
Okay,
it says truth bombs.
Okay, that's enough.
No. I'm gonna tell her ass to elaborate. Listen.
We need some of the cores to say that. Because no more chat. That's just ill. She's too on point.
She's on point. I like it though. But you know what I want to know? Why does the woman go for the emotionally traumatized men? No, there's it because you fucking getting all this mess. I want to get some. I want to get some. I want to oohs and ahs tonight.
Yo, wow. Another question.
Hold on. Hold on. DeMarcus said men be grudge effing to protect their anger. Sometimes it's not just grudge. It's a lot in there, right? All right, let me see. So this is what ChatGPT is saying, and we going since you sitting here, because you are my man for the night, not my man for the night, like not like that, because we are friends.
No, I'm your man. I'm your male counterpart.
You're my male counterpart. You're my Charlemagne. I'm Wendy right now, and you my Charlemagne. Hold on, I gotta pull my seat up again. Yo, this seat be like sliding down. See, I'm not a fat guy, girl, right? I run my 2 miles every day.
Yeah. Yes, that's working too. That's working.
All right, so it says the root of it is sex replaces therapy. He doesn't go to therapy. He doesn't journal. He doesn't cry, but he'll sleep with you over and over again. Sex becomes a coping mechanism for men who were told emotions are weak. Instead of dealing with rejection, grief, abandonment, or guilt, he has sex. Not to connect, but to numb it out. It becomes a ritual of release, not love. And he doesn't even know he's bleeding, but he's using bodies as bandages. Gunshots. Shots fired. So they're saying, how does it look as patterns? You having fun?
Am I? This ain't no everyday conversation.
This is conversation. I love these conversations. He says, how does the patterns look? Let's talk about signs that it's happening. He's only affectionate during sex, emotionally unavailable outside of it. He avoids real conversation, but initiate physical touch. Handsy. Yo, we laughing, right? Because I was at a restaurant with you earlier, right? And then he's like at the waitress, right? And the waitress talking, and he's like touching us. I was like, I was like, this is why they I was like, he was like, they might interpret that wrong because he don't realize he do it. And I'd be like, oh, you handsy motherfucker. And he's like, what? Like, he don't even know he does it. Yo. I was like, no wonder why they're coming around here. I'm like, I don't even know if I should order food. I probably shouldn't have ordered that shit. Yo. Anyway. Oh my God. Suburbia, really? He said, Suburbia says the alpha is inappropriate around someone you consider a friend. Dude, girls be naked. We just came from like a whole place.
Yeah.
He's probably like, yeah, bitch, you shouldn't have wore this shit. Be honest. This is the reaction. He's like, yeah, bitch, you shouldn't have wore this shit. I can tell right now. I'm looking at him. He's like,
yo, look, dude. You go feed into that. She trying to be funny. Yo, we cannot feed into that.
No. I know a lot about you, motherfucker.
We had a moment, yeah. Tonight was a moment. So, as a woman, you was able to see things.
Oh yeah, I was like, dude, I'm gonna tell you which female. This female went out of control. This female ready to fight this one. I was like, guy, and you oblivious to it. Whatever. So anyway, the patterns. He doesn't know how to communicate, so he performs. Oh shit. Is that real?
Hell yeah.
I need some more men. Come on, guys. He wants your body, but not your gaze, not your insight. He's most connected during intimacy and most distant afterwards. Okay, cool. He's not emotionally unavailable. Are they still having a discussion over there? He's not emotionally unavailable. He's emotionally wounded and using sex to feel in control. I'm a what?
Yo, you.
But the thing is, when it said using sex to feel in control, I was like, oh, I like to be controlled. And I was like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? He said, it's not about you, but you'll feel it. This one hits hard. You'll think he doesn't love you. You'll think he is using you, but really he's trying to fix himself with you and failing.
Yeah.
Yo, he's tickled pink right now with this ChatGPT. So seriously, this been going on with you too? Come closer.
Wait, don't.
No, just to the mic.
Okay. Yeah.
He's off camera.
Yes. Fact.
Okay, right there. That's good.
Okay.
You want to be off camera. Why you want to be off camera?
Okay.
Nah, but he's like, bitch, don't put me on the spot.
Plus, I'm sipping tequila. Like,
okay, well, dude, I have champagne right here.
oh, okay.
Anyway, you should have. Don't let me get your homeboy up here. He was about to really spill, like, cause he toxic, yo. You'll be left confused, drained, and emotionally pulled into his trauma cycle. Okay, wait. So you'll think he doesn't love you. You'll think he's using you, but really he's trying to fix himself and he's failing with you and he's failing. You'll be left confused, drained, and emotionally pulled into his trauma cycle. It feels like love until you realize you're not in a relationship. You're in a trauma loop. How many women have you done this to? You?
Not many. No. Trauma loop?
No, not trauma loop, but
first of all, this conversation is unprecedented. I don't have this conversation regularly. You're the first. So
oh, I'm the first?
let's be clear.
Okay, but now I'm curious though.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't know this, like, cause I don't really know that side of you like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you just.
But you're learning.
He said you're learning. Really? So how does it happen? No, cause now I'm curious. How's it happen?
How's what happen?
How's it happen? So you meet a woman and you say, "Hey," no, because I need to know now. I need to know. So how's it happen?
Okay.
Do you have a phone book? You're off camera.
Okay.
So nobody knows you. You're anonymous.
So, no, it's not off camera. It's always organic.
Mm-hmm.
The connection.
Mm-hmm. He's uncomfortable now. Take a fucking sip or something. I don't know.
Let me do. Yeah.
What?
Let me take a sip.
Yeah, I'm curious. Come on. I want to have the real conversation. Nobody will ever know.
Okay.
So how does it happen? So you meet somebody, it's organic. It's feeling good.
Right.
Do you call them again? How does it work? Do you call them again usually?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep their number, and then you call them again.
Yeah.
Do you have a scroll like on certain nights?
Yeah.
Why am I pulling it? I'm pulling it out of you. You're not gonna tell me willingly.
No, I'm gonna ask you the questions here.
I gotta ask it. It's organic.
It has to be.
And then you're like, well, let me hit that again.
No, I don't have to ask.
They call you.
Yeah.
He said, I don't ask. Okay, cool. I love having friends though. You see what I mean? I get all the. This is why. Remember when I be like, Amina be knowing stuff? I got friends that talk. Men hate that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But this is how I. So this, if in case y'all wanted to know, this is how I pull stuff out of men all the time, and y'all be like, "How the fuck y'all be knowing?" You be wanting to talk, right? I make you feel comfortable. It's a judgment-free zone with me, and I be wanting to know. So, because I'm gonna pull my card in a few seconds. Don't worry. I want to know the because I could take it. Look, like, bitch, what? I could take trauma sex. Look. And I want to know now. I need to know why. Because
Damn.
I could take a good trauma D. He's like, bitch, what?
I hate it. Because you know what you know.
All right. Because this is just a regular adult conversation. Now I'm curious. So it says, why sex feels safer than intimacy. This is what they're coming up with. Who are you texting?
We're gonna really answer that?
No.
Sure.
Because I'm like, yo, just give me 5 minutes.
I'm gonna take a sip first.
Take a fucking guzzle. I don't care. All right. Because now I'm just curious. So whether this goes or this video don't go, we're just talking regular conversation. Whoever want to listen, listen. If they don't, they don't. I don't care, but I'm into it. It says sex is predictable. Vulnerability is not. He can be in control during sex. He doesn't have to share. He could just perform. Real intimacy requires surrendering. And for some men, that feels more dangerous than sleeping with a stranger. He'll give you his body, but you'll never forget his mind or heart unless he's done the work. He'll give you his body, but you'll never get his mind or his heart unless he's done the work.
Well, who said that? Jack?
Yes.
No, that's too much. That's too much. Oh my God. The bot said that? No,
it knows.
That's too much. Oh shit. Okay, we're done.
Wait, no, we're not done.
Over.
We're just scratching the surface. Wait, what?
That's it.
Wait, what? What did it say that was that triggering?
That's it. That's too much.
Oh no! I want to know now.
Oh shit! Oh.
This nigga said, "Oh shit!" The bot knows too much. Wait, but what?
Uh-oh.
Tell me how you feel about that.
Wow.
You're not gonna tell me? Yo, me and him has never had this conversation. I did not know none of this. I didn't know none of this. Wow.
I need
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break in 2 seconds. Hold on, but wait. Real quick.
Yeah.
He's sharing. That's why I like when people share. Because I didn't know this. Aw, thank you for opening up though. Look, you didn't think it was gonna go this way, right?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
We got him in the hot chair. So hypersexuality, unhealed pain. I got one here. Okay. Some men think they're players or high drive, but really they're lonely. They have mother wounds or abandonment issues. They don't know how to sit in silence, so they fill it with sex. They chase temporary validation because they're not rooted in self-worth. It's not about desire, it's about distraction. Every orgasm is a moment. He doesn't have to feel anything else.
What the fuck?
Yo, I'm getting reactions right now. That's why I'm looking like that. Yo. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. Yo, I'm about to have to go to the bathroom in 2 seconds, though. Ooh. It would have been good to be able to have this thing opened up. Hey, Stephen Harris, how you doing? I'm gonna wait for him to come back because I like his reaction. It's killing me right now. I didn't know this stuff. Like, this is how I get the deets. People be feeling comfortable to talk to me. So y'all ever know why I say the stuff I say most of the time when I be knowing? It's because people be opening up to me. And we good. And we have real conversations. But give me 2 seconds because I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick. Y'all saw me drinking all this water and then my champagne. So give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. She said, baby, take your time. Suburbia, let me read Suburbia's comment before I go to the bathroom real quick. Women have learned to weaponize a man's feelings and emotions, so say goodbye to intimacy as you know it. No, that's not true. But what I'm learning right here is that there is a thing called unhealed from childhood trauma and stuff like that. You know, I'm learning with you guys. Sort of. Like a lot of it I knew, but this is like going into more detail and what it looks like and stuff like that. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be right back. Okay. Damn it, my chair went down. Hold on 1 second. All right, we back. We are back. Sorry, guys. What does it say? Okay. Oh no, we're gonna wait till he get back. Anybody else got something to say real quick? We about to go back in. Give me 2 seconds because I'm gonna run real quick. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right. So what is it? What else it says? We gonna fix this. Hold on, let me see. Oh, cool. All right. So it says you cannot heal a man through sex. Did you know that?
Yes.
What? He said yes. Really? When did you figure that
100%.
out? When did you really? When did you figure that? Right now?
So transparent.
Wait. You didn't know that before?
You don't get no raw in there.
Okay. He said yeah, right now. Damn, you didn't know you couldn't heal through sex?
That's real shit.
Okay. So it says this is truth that hurts most women. You can love him, nurture him, be patient with him, and still never be enough because he's using sex like a crutch and you're trying to be the cure. You will mistake emotional intimacy for connection. But connection takes two people who are present, not one running and one rescuing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you some mic drop slogans in a few seconds, right after I answer DeMarcus. DeMarcus says, Amina, have you ever been with a man who cried after sex because it was so good? I don't be discussing people's secrets. So I don't know. Anyway, mic drop moments. Say these on the show. Okay. He's not addicted to you. He's addicted to what you let him avoid. I knew he was going to laugh.
Yo.
Sex is his therapy and you became the couch.
Yeah.
He thinks he's expressing love, but he's just avoiding pain. Paying attention?
Yes, I am.
You felt his body, but you never met his soul. He doesn't want to be seen. He just wants to be satisfied.
Wow.
So, no, we're not closing it out. Look what I asked her. I said, what does this Okay. So, with this being said, look, I'm going to be vulnerable today.
Okay.
Wait, we're going to do the audience clap. Okay. Here I go. I have taken emotional D before. Tell me if I'm saying too much and I just need to stop. Pull me off the thing as a friend.
Wait, we hear it again?
I have taken emotional D before. Traumatized D.
Damn. Damn.
What? I mean,
What?
we're just having a regular conversation. Anyway, so I put into ChatGPT. What does it mean when a woman could take it? No, I need to know. So it just says you're just loving him. You're trying to heal him through your body. That is a fucking fact. because I could feel the pain. That's fucked up, right?
Yes.
Why is that messed up?
It is. It is.
But what you're doing is overcompensating for what he won't confront. So you think your softness won't unlock his healing, but he's not trying to be saved.
What?
So he's not trying to be saved. It said you're trauma bonded, not soul tied. It says the sex feels deep because pain feels similar. This was back in the day, by the way. It says you're addicted to highs and lows that make up moments, the feelings that he needs me. You're not in love. You're in survival mode with someone who makes your nervous system feel like home. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, it works both ways. If I'm going to sit here and let people open up, I might as well open up because I'm like, hold up. Because I definitely could take this shit. No.
Yo.
So it says your worth is tied to being chosen. I used to could take it. So by the way, because now it's like I just usually stay to myself. But that's the thing. I have cut people off to the point where, and I just be focused on my money, but it leads me to being masculine, yo. Do you see when I talk about money, I be masculine as a motherfucker, right?
For sure.
Yo, I'm almost like a dude at points. So it says your worth is tied to being chosen by the broken. If you can be the one who gets through to him, it validates you. Damn. ChatGPT, shut up. So you stay even though it's draining you because you think, if I let go now, everything I gave him was for nothing. But baby, it talks like me. You know that, right? It talks like me. But baby, the more you give, the more he takes, and the less you receive. That is true. You confuse sexual chemistry with emotional compatibility. The sex is good because it's emotional chaos wrapped into physical closeness. It's intense, not intimate. You crave him more when he pulls away, and when he gives you an inch of affection, you call it love. That's not love. That's trauma flashbacks disguised as passion. You're hoping your loyalty will fix his wounds. You think staying down will make him rise up, but truth is, he's not fighting the same fight as you are. He's using sex to escape while you're using it to connect. You're showing up emotionally naked, and he's just showing up.
Yo.
So what does it really say? You're a woman with depth and capacity and hope. This was the past, of course. But your healing is being hijacked by someone still hiding in their own. You're confused being needed for being loved. And you keep trying to rewrite the ending of someone else's trauma story with your body. Mic drops.
Damn.
For the woman, it says, he's not the only one with trauma. You're expressing yours through loyalty. I do got loyalty issues. Yo, I love the fact that I could be open. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You can't love a man into being whole if he doesn't even want to be found. The sex didn't bond you, the brokenness did.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't want him. You want the version of him that healing might create.
Yeah.
You're like, you see, you disconnect from that because you don't understand the woman's side.
Wow.
All right. All right. So the closing words I have is that some of us, we're not addicted to sex. We're addicted to the hope that one day all the pain we poured into the person or all the pain that we've had will soon be released. But if you're emotionally trauma bond, it won't heal. You can't make the person heal, and the person has to heal on his own. Anyway, this has been Amina Seen It, but this was a fun conversation.
Excellent conversation.
And now we go. But let me know what y'all think. Comment later or whatever. This was an hour and a half live. And I actually really had fun. Take care.